Okay, everyone, welcome back to episode 2 of
Playthrough of Leaf Green as a couple.
As a Couple. These are nostalgic video games with Ian and Abby. We are married. We
like Pokemon.
And we're going to be doing a few games that really are good for couples in their 30s, as we are.
Mm-hmm.
Because we feel that there are lots of people like us out there who maybe don't have kids and maybe are looking to do things together like video games. A great bonding activity, eh, Abby?
Mm-hmm. Can be fun. And we're showing how we make Pokemon a two-player game where traditionally it might not be, which is fair. But maybe Niantic will decide to finally give us what we want. Maybe. That'd be nice.
Get the hint, Pokemon. Two-player game, please. Would be lovely. And we talk a bit about it on FireRed, our ideal kind of MMORPG Pokemon game that would be fun. But anyway, let's get back into this one. We are Abtini, and in the break, again, we are springboarding off our Pokemon FireRed progress and the work we did and the Pokemon we have access to there. And not just the Pokemon, the moves too, Abby. And so as per consultation with you, Abby, who loves certain Pokemon, not necessarily for their battle abilities, which is usually my top interest, but for their je ne sais quoi.
Essence and cuteness and general likability.
Behold, we have now, as part of our team, a Jolteon. And he has Thunderbolt already. We taught that to him.
So these were transferred from Pokemon FireRed.
Yeah.
And we didn't think it would be very interesting to watch us try to catch random Pidgeys and Rattatas and trade them for these Pokemon. We have the original Squirtle that's almost dead for some reason. I missed that.
Yikes.
But the rest were transferred over from FireRed. And I believe you transferred our Squirtle over to teach it some moves that it would not yet be able to learn.
That's right. But just going down in order, we have... Now again, we played a little bit with these Pokemon on our first Leaf Green playthrough before we realized it wasn't recording properly, so they are a bit out-leveled and we can't use them yet because they are traded Pokemon. We don't have enough badges. But we do have a very fun Alakazam. Note its modest nature.
Can you not switch between Pokemon without getting out of it?
Oh, good point. There is a young Aerodactyl we have here that we can use right off the bat because it's only level 5. And it knows lots of fun moves. So Earthquake and Rock Slide. Well, Earthquake especially. Normally you don't get to the end of the game. But we're just like, you know what?
Let's make it fun. Let's make it fun.
Yeah, let's rock up to Brock with an Aerodactyl that knows Earthquake. That will confuse the heck out of him.
I am of the opinion, if you have cool stuff in video games, let me have it early on so I can use it for the whole video game. I'm not against earning something, but I am against you earn the penultimate cool item and then the game's over and you're like, why? What was the point?
Very true. And also, Pokefans who are noticing, who are situationally aware, I should say, Earthquake normally has a PP of 10. It has a PP of 16 here because we have stuffed some PP ups into Aerodactyl's beak. So it won't... Because it's very annoying, isn't it, Abby, when you want to use a move more than once and the game doesn't let you because it's run out of...
Did you do that with Rock Slide too?
You got it.
See, you can do this. We got a Charmeleon from FireRed because, as you may have noticed, if you watched the last episode, we got a Squirtle as our starter. This is not a Squirtle.
No, this is an angry lizard. And look at his flamethrower. How fun is that? 24 PP. Now remember, Pokefans, we are limiting our 6 Pokemon to our party. That's basically all we're going to use is these 6. And so they have to know all the HMs like Cut and Rocks.
With a caveat.
With a caveat. Yes, there is an exception. There is our Squirtle. It's a little tougher than before. It now knows Surf and Ice Beam. Again, not many people will be expecting that.
I like to think in Pokemon, I know there's no AI, but there's an AI that's kind of sentient. And it's expecting certain things right off the hop, like what kind of Pokemon we could have, what levels they are, what moves they have. And I like to imagine the people in the gyms and that we fight in public, just the confusion and the chaos we have caused in a very low-key way. I like gentle confusion and chaos. Not really hurting anybody, just entertaining me greatly.
True. And if Pokemon were real life, I think people, if they knew where to get great moves like Ice Beam and Surf, would go out and get them as a priority. Wouldn't have to wait till they're like in their 40s. And finally we have a Meowth. And mainly we have a Meowth because A, it is cute.
Mm-hmm. And what did we learn in Pokemon FireRed about Meowth?
That it has this ability, Pickup. And so occasionally it will grab items like rare candies, PP ups, hidden power, which is a rare TM.
Super, super great.
And speaking of PP ups, we actually transferred 2 over. I'm going to take them. Oh, apparently that's the amulet coin. What else would we transfer over? Okay, we didn't transfer... I lied.
Can we heal Squirtle?
That is our number 1 priority.
And then do we have to put him in the top spot anyway? Because...
That's right. Again, most of these Pokemon we won't be able to use for a few gyms.
Couple gyms, yeah.
And if you watched our FireRed playthrough, you know that the sting of learning that lesson of traded Pokemon, even though they get boosted experience, that's actually a double-edged sword because they level up quickly and then you can't use them. And the chagrin we went through with Mr. Mime was quite... Now, the XP share in this game splits the XP. It doesn't double it. So, okay, so let's just think about this. So we're going to leave our other friends in the party. Look at them dancing around. Alakazam looks like he's at a rave.
Yeah, and you didn't mention the caveat. So we said we had a Meowth, and I love Meowth. No shame, no shade on Meowth. I'm mad that when you evolve a Meowth into a Persian, it doesn't keep the pickup ability, because that's sort of its greatest asset, along with getting a lot of money. But what are we going to switch Meowth out for, Ian?
Hold on. Our rule is we have to get any item we can see, and I think we can actually grab that if we walk around.
We can.
Yeah, so this will be a repeat set of informations. That didn't make any sense. This will be, a potion. How fun. If you watched FireRed, you know that we really wanted a Togepi and eventually a Togetic as our 6th Pokemon to bring with us on our Leaf Green adventure. However, we found out that Togepi is the only Pokemon in the original 151.
It's 152!
Or 152, even though it's part of the first generation or something. I don't know fully. But all in all, we weren't able to transfer it over until I think we get the National Pokedex, so we have to beat the Elite Four, I think.
Yep. We have to beat the Elite Four and then beat all the Sevi Islands, and then I think beat the Elite Four again? Maybe just the first beating of the Elite Four. Either way, we can't even transfer Togepi. So the Pokemon I most wanted to play as is on the front cover of my Pokemon guide from the 1990s. Is a lie. It's a lie.
It's a lie. So let's talk to this fellow. Hello, friend. I was throwing Pokeballs and I ran out. Can never have too many. Question, Abby. Can you look up for our Aerodactyl that is transferred over? Up to what level can we use our Aerodactyl?
How would you word that? Like levels of the gem or...
Why don't we Google... transfer Pokemon, a Bane trainer. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have killed that. I've forgotten our rule as many times as it's happened. Okay, we are supposed to be catching Pokemon that we don't have a Pokeball next to. So I've already killed a Weedle. I'm not going to leave this patch of grass until we have run into another Weedle.
Okay. Without any gym badges, level 10.
Okay.
Every 2 badges increases the obedience. So it sounds like 2 badges gets to level 30.
Okay.
So it looks like up to level 10 with the boulder badge, and the Cascade badge is level 30 when we can start using all the friends. And then once we get the 4th badge, it's level 50. And do not be confused. Someone very kind reached out to us because we were confused. And it doesn't matter how many badges you have, it matters what numbered badge you have. So I think you have to have all the ones up to and including, for example, the 4th rainbow badge to get Pokemon up to level 50 to listen to you. But if you skip that badge and you get the 5th and 6th badge and you think, I've got 5 badges, only need 4, even if the 5th or 6th badge gives you like level 60 or 70 or 80 level Pokemon are supposed to listen to you, if you don't have that badge, the rainbow badge, no one will listen to you at all. They just hate you. They're mean.
Very mean. So I've put Aerodactyl out in front. Reason being, even though we can only use them up to level 10, there's a lot of bug Pokemon, I think, in this forest.
Are you trying to catch them for me?
Well, I'm gonna try. I'm not leaving this patch of grass.
Why don't you kill something? He can level up a little bit.
I just think because he gets so much boosted experience. I don't want to make him useless too early. There we go. Okay, hello Weedle. So I'm not actually sure he knows anything that. Well, Earthquake shouldn't kill him. It should be not very effective. Looks amazing, by the way, with the black and white lights. What? I thought it was not very effective.
This should be super ineffective against the Weedle.
I thought we should have used the...
We should have used TGTV.
That's pretty bad. I don't even know my type matchups.
You should feel deep, deep shame. So much shame.
I do, yes. While you were looking it up, I killed a Weedle by accident, and now I've killed 2.
Well, I'm glad you distracted me, so I didn't get to witness your treachery.
Here's another victim.
Who did you kill? How did you kill it the first time?
I surfed it to death with...
Why don't you just try a Pokeball?
Alright, let's try it. We don't have 2, though.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
We will go back and maybe grab some. Or, actually, I think there's only really... Oh, boy.
Well...
Wait, can rock types be poisoned? We're gonna find out. Pokemon... Send out Squirtle. And so, you may be saying, Ian and Abby, you know, you've gotten these really strong Pokemon, you've buffed them up. We still think it's in the spirit of the game. We think it's okay, because the whole point of Pokemon is trading. That was sort of what the game was founded on. So if you can trade to your advantage. But at the same time, I don't know, I've never tried this before in my own Pokemon games. It was just because we had... I think you need 2 switches, right, Abby?
Yeah, I think... Well, I have... Maybe in the next episode, I will physically bring the things to show you if you have interest. If you watched our FireRed, I mentioned that my dad, for $20, got a whole bunch of video game stuff from one of the drivers at his work who was mad at her son or sons. It's unclear if there was more than one son, I'll be honest. And she just sold everything to him for $20. It was a glorious day. I can show it to you. But I should show you the Pokedex book I have. The infamous Togepi-ridden Pokedex book that deeply confuses me. Confuses me?
Sorry to cut you off. Should I get some Pokeballs or keep going?
Pokeballs!
Alright, as you were.
As I were. But yeah, I should show you. I can show props. Because now we have a camera. So I can show props. I know I said I'd try to insert the picture in the other playthrough, and that just did not happen.
It can now, though.
It can now, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You could go right up to the camera, and you could just...
Yeah, this is a show and tell now.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're going to... Wait, why am I... I guess we might as well heal. Abby likes healing wherever possible.
Yeah, my personal rules when playing Pokemon are a little extreme. So normally I don't like using potions and stuff unless I'm in an epic battle where I don't have a choice. Or I'm trying to catch something really hard to catch and I don't really have a choice. I like more having all of my Pokemon be equally strong, fight until they all essentially almost black out, go back to the Pokemon Center and heal everyone and then go again and just grind. And I also have a rule that if I'm ever near a Poke Center, if even 1 HP is missing from any of my Pokemon, I will heal everybody.
She is a good mother of Pokemon.
I don't know about that. But I have a system. It's worked for 20 years, so I'm okay. You know?
She's okay. So, we're going back in with our Aerodactyl, who knows Aerial Ace, which means that any bug type are going to have a rough time.
Good.
So, again, we have to do every trainer, every item we have to pick up if we see it. And I guess we'll try and get to see Brock this episode. And because the XP share is on Squirtle, Squirtle should be nice and well leveled.
But isn't he our lead Pokemon?
Nope. I don't think so. Okay, so we have our friends with the hats.
Oh, you put Aerodactyl as lead Pokemon. I see.
I think I did. So our level 6 Weedle. Let's see how that fares against our level 5 Aerodactyl. Ah, and a crit, no less. I like how Aerodactyl only has teeth on his bottom jaw in this image.
Yeah, it's not looking so great for him. Poor guy.
Alright, Squirtle is jumping up in levels.
Yeah, I think the XP share helps to mitigate the intense boost in potential XP for traded Pokemon.
That's right. That sort of was my thinking in doing that. Look at that, it just... Wait, why isn't it getting a boosted... I wonder why it doesn't say Aerodactyl gets a boosted experience.
Maybe it is, but maybe it only says that if it's pure experience that he's getting, because he's splitting it with Squirtle. So maybe we just have to look at the number, because if it's split evenly, then he's not getting any boost. But if he's getting more than Squirtle, then it is boosted.
True, that is weird. I'm a bit confused. But
Pokemon's
anyway.
weird. I don't know. Just gotta enjoy the ride.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's find out. Good thinking, Abby. So, we have Aerial Ace this Weedle. Poor Weedle. Okay, a
Boosted 58.
Boosted 58. 39. Okay, so we're just...
You're special. I claim innocence.
I like his little horns, though. Aerodactyl's little horns. So cute.
I thought those were his ears.
Oh.
I don't know. I stand to be super corrected on that one. But I've always just pictured him sort of like a shepherd or a greyhound or something.
Yeah. Fair.
Because where else do his ears go? I guess on the sides of his skull?
Yeah, maybe he's got little ear holes we can't see.
Well, he's very pixely, so who knows?
Bugcatcher Doug, you ran out of Pokemon. That was not your main issue, to be honest, my friend. Alright, look at that. An antidote. I'm not sure if rock types can get poisoned. No poison types cannot be poisoned. Sir. Hello. I may be little, but I won't like it if you go easy on me.
You look younger than me, sir.
No fear of that, Bugcatcher Anthony. That's a very, well, it sounds almost like an older person's name, eh?
I had a lot of Anthony's in my year growing up.
Really?
Yeah, like mid-90s, early 90s.
Did they go by Tony, or did they...
There was one that went by Tony, but a lot of them just went by Anthony.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what, now that I think about it, I do too. Still, I think about it. Probably because I have an older relative whose name is Anthony, so that's probably why. Okay, Squirtle is trying to learn Withdraw.
I don't
know.
I've never used that move.
Well, as per our rule, we're going to be limiting our non-offensive moves, so goodbye, Withdraw. Now, you may say, Ian, Abby, your Aerodactyl, who really shouldn't be with you at this point in the game, but is, and is destroying these poor hapless bug creatures, knows Rock Slide. Rock Slide is good against bugs. Why aren't you using Rock Slide? Well, I will tell you, Pokefans. It's because Rock Slide has a 90% accuracy rating. And Aerial Ace can't miss. So rather than roll the dice, get a miss, get poisoned, whatever, we're just going to keep using Aerial Ace.
Strong.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking, Abby, is we will maybe get to Brock this episode. Switch to Squirtle, obviously, to beat Brock, because he's got, I think, a Geodude and an Onix.
I do not remember, but that sounds right. That sounds like a very Brock set of Pokemon to have, for sure.
And then use Squirtle for that. And then after Brock, there's a few trainers before some type of rock tunnel, I think. And probably in the rock tunnel, we'll have to just use Squirtle because Aerodactyl will be too high level, I'm thinking.
Yeah, he might be. Poor guy.
Or
he might listen sometimes. We might have to gamble and just, see if he'll hit him with anything.
Yeah, true enough. So, Squirtle will take us to, I think it's called Cerulean City, wherever Misty lives.
I don't remember which city is which, but yeah, that's definitely a city in the game.
Then Squirtle will hopefully defeat Misty, because Squirtle at that point should be a Wartortle with Bite, and Bite is a great move against Misty's Starmie. After that, we can start using Alakazam and our other transferred friends, and then we just go from there. And I think our progress will be pretty good once we get our crew together. And then once we beat the Elite Four in this game, is there anything... well, I guess our next move would be to...
Catch them all.
Transfer over Togepi. Catch them all. Togepi is going to learn Yawn. This is like our long-term strategy. I know we're defeating Bugcatcher like Thorpe or whatever, but it's good to talk about the long-term plan.
Ian really likes strategy. Even if we go grocery shopping, he's like, okay, here's the plan. I'm going to go and get the broccoli, and you're going to go and get the spinach, and then we're going to meet at the onions, and we're going to get 2 bags of onions, and then we're going to get some potatoes, and then we're going to move and migrate towards the bread section, and then collectively we'll go and look at the meat and see if there's any meat on sale. Like,
the best thing about it is how rarely any of my plans work out.
His plans are sometimes bad.
Yes, agreed. But we have our Squirtle with Surf and Ice Beam. I'm not too worried about Brock. So anyway, so eventually we're going to get Togepi, and Abby's dream will be fulfilled of having a Togetic in our party. It's not really the strongest Pokemon, but it will know Yawn. Yawn is a move that puts Pokemon to sleep, will make them easier to catch. And then we go on a catching rampage until we get all 150. We can do some transfers from FireRed to Leaf Green, or Leaf Green to FireRed, vice versa.
Was it Deoxys? I don't know how you say it, in different forms, like the attack and defense form between the two games. I think that was the one that was region specific. And I also think the legendary dog that you can find in the game is directly linked to your starter. So there's one we won't be able to get, but that's okay. Because I'm pretty sure we can get Entei, so...
So we're going to have to do voices for all the gym leaders. So you're here. I'm Brock. I'm Peter's gym leader. My rock hard willpower is evident even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock hard and have true grit, determination. That's right. My Pokemon are all the rock type. You're going to challenge me, knowing you'll lose. I looked over at you and you did not.
I am just watching the screen and waiting for it to be over.
That is the trainer's honor. That compelled you to challenge me. Fine then. Show me your best. I became Brock, didn't I?
The Rocky Brocky? Yeah. I love his outfit. It's very 1990s.
It's very practical.
The cargo pants and the vest. That's the kind of stuff I wear now. In my era of being so cool. Alright,
so the Geodude... Surf is great. So Surf is a water move. It has 100% accuracy. I'm trying to let water gun. Oh, yes. We will take that. Get rid of our...
Got a bubble. Or not.
Probably should have instead of tackle. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but it's too late now.
You just do stuff.
Yeah, we're not keeping bubble or water guns, so I think it's okay.
We're not keeping water gun? Do you mean tackle?
Wow, Onix is faster than us. That's a bad sign. This is a slow Squirtle. But that's okay. It's okay. We will persevere.
We're still stronger. So.
Still stronger. We were slightly bound. But what are you going to do? Speed 19. Yeah, we were pretty slow. Leader Brock. I took you for granted, and so I lost.
He should have taken you for granite.
I confer this on you, the official Pokemon Lead Boulder badge.
Yay!
Sweet. I like they have to play the little trumpet. Or whatever that is.
We deserve it.
Just having the Boulder Badge makes your moves more powerful. It also enables the use of Flash outside of battle. Of course, Pokemon must know the move Flash to use it. Wah, 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 wah.
That's an important move.
Yeah, true.
1,400 doubloons.
Wait, take this with you. We got the TM39.
Obviously.
Contains a technique.
That is called...
Oh, I'm going too fast. A TM is good for one use only, so when you use it, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb.
Obviously, my first guess.
It hurls boulders at the foe and sends them to sleep. No, and lowers its speed. Wah, wah, wah. Wow, that was it. We are dismissed.
Wow. Can we look at the... I always like reading the...
Leader Brock? Rock Solid Pokemon Trainer.
I just think they're so funny.
Whenever they get a new gym leader, they have to update their sign. It's very expensive.
Yeah, they're fine. Let's get more Pokeballs. Or something.
We'll do a little heal, since we're here and you love healing. We probably don't need to, but this is going to be the Squirtle show for the next little bit.
I like Squirtle. Squirtle's cool.
Yeah. I think next episode is probably going to be basically on a Squirtle, hopefully turn into a fun little Wartortle. So for those who don't know, the gym badge level cap that we were talking about earlier only applies to Pokemon that are traded in. So Pokemon that were picked up in the game, as Squirtle was, our starter. Probably should have.
Do we have anything to sell yet? Or is it too early in the game to find things like star pieces and nuggets?
I don't think we're adding yet.
That's okay.
We are gonna... Oh, we can't buy an escape rope.
What are we escaping from? Ian uses escape ropes in weird ways. There have been gyms you have escaped from. There were caves that you were 10 steps away from the exit you have escaped from. There was a road you escaped from. Like, you just escaped from stuff.
True. And we're going to come back there because I don't want to go into this cave without any repels.
Or Flash.
I don't think we need Flash for this cave. Maybe we do.
Okay, never mind. Then I rescind that.
Oh, no. This guy does have a voice. It's the Schnarf Schnarf guy.
Oh, yeah.
Press the B button to run, but there's only when there's room to run, Schnarf. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. Thank you for the running shoes, Professor Oaksaid. I'm sorry. There's a letter attached. Dear Absini, here's a pair of running shoes from my beloved Challenger. I'll be cheering for you. Don't give up. From Mom.
I always assume they're from Professor Oak, and I'm always surprised that it's his mother that has sent the shoes. Because why is she using the aid of Professor Oak to send things when she doesn't work for Professor Oak, and as far as we know, doesn't know Professor Oak? I know in one of the recent Pokemon cartoon seasons, it's implied she's dating Professor Oak, but that's like, what, Pokemon... It has to be past Pokemon Diamond. It must have been like Pokemon Black or something. You know? So.
It's very suspicious. I'm also using Ice Beam on this Pidgey.
Obviously. Again,
not a move that the Pidgey was expecting to see from our level 14 Squirtle, but nevertheless, it is super effective. So Ice Beam is just a fantastic move. It probably, in my opinion, remains the best move of any of the offensive moves. I just want to see. I want to give the end.
Does Meowth have anything? Has he found any? No, not yet. Okay.
So we're going to give you the amulet coin. I mean, I guess we could... No, I don't really want to give Aerodactyl the XP share. Is there any reason to?
Well, no. I mean, if we want to still use him at any point, it's better to make sure he will listen to us. But, I mean, maybe once we get the next gym.
Yeah, I think that's the way to do it. Caterpie. Hello, Caterpie. We're going to... I don't know how strong we are yet. We're just going to surf. Surf to win. Surf is a... Oh, I was talking about this earlier, and then I, as usual, got sidetracked. Surf has a base power of 95, absurdly high. Water type move. Water is not resisted by much. I think just grass and water and ice. But in any event, after this battle, we will probably call the episode there. Squirtle is just drowning these caterpillars.
That is a dark, dark image. Let's end on something happier.
They wanted to swim, so they cooled off in the nice water.
Love it.
There you go. So $240. That was with the amulet coin. That's a bit stingy.
And it occurs to me that our camera has stopped recording, so you just see a still of our faces on the screen. Sorry about that. I have noticed it, and we'll fix it for next time. So thanks for hanging out with us. We hope you guys have a super duper great day. We'll see you in the next episode.